welcome to the Park Portal. Here we are back at Cedar Point for weekend number 3 of Halloweekends for us. Today we're going to focus on the shows and maybe some of the foods as well. We're going to try to record the full shows on in the back of the park. I think the Red Garter, Centennial Theater, if we're calling it that, in the back. So we're going to check out those shows. The Midnight Syndicate show, I want to check that from start to finish tonight. So far we've only been able to catch little pieces of it. So we're going to head on in and have some fun. Why don't you join us? Okay, I just remembered after walking in today that this is traditionally the busiest weekend, or one of, if not the busiest weekend of the year here at the park. Because it's Columbus Day weekend. I believe a lot of schools are out in the area, so I mean, all 3 days of this weekend, or 4 actually, are going to be packed at the park. So as of now, it's pretty busy, but it's not crazy busy. So we're going to take a look throughout the night to see how big the crowds grow. Interested to see. All right, we're here to try some of the Halloweekend specialties that they have for foods. We're going to try this maple sausage on a stick with spicy sriracha maple syrup. It's sweet maple sausage on a stick dipped in funnel cake batter, served with spicy sriracha maple syrup. So let's give it a try. All right, this is what we're dealing with here. We get 2 of them, 2 of the maple sausage, and then we got our, there's a side of the sriracha syrup here. So that's what you get, that's included. So I'm gonna give this a try and I'll let you know how it is. All right, just got done eating the maple sausage on a stick with the spicy sriracha maple syrup here at Cedar Point. And it was good. It actually was really good. You do get 2 skewers, and then of course, like I mentioned, you get the syrup. Now the syrup has sriracha in it, but it's really not that spicy. There's just a tiny hint of spice on the tail end of it, but not spicy at all. So if you don't like spicy things, you could probably still use it. It's really not. I mean, it lingers in your mouth for like half a second, and nothing else. But it was pretty good. Although it wasn't mind-blowing. I mean, it tasted like sausage, like breakfast sausage link wrapped in a pancake, and you're dipping it in syrup. Just a tiny kick in it. So is it worth $10? Maybe. Since you do get 2 of them, you could share it with other people, so you know, that's not too bad price-wise for it. So I would definitely give this one a try if you're here at Cedar Point. Now this one's located at the Hot Potato in the front of the park, over by Raptor's First Loop. So just look for Raptor, the First Loop, and you'll see the Hot Potato French fry sign hanging on the side of the building. And you can get these there. They're pretty good. Check it out. Okay, here we are over an Iron Dragon's line, and you can get a good view of the tower being erected from here. It's becoming quite dominant in the skyline here at Cedar Point. Quite a bit. I would expect next week it's going to be quite taller, but they seem to be adding another section or 2 every week when the park is closed. You see Iron Dragon going by. It's pretty close to the tower. Not quite underneath it, but close to it. Right over here. There you go. So once again, that's a view of the tower here from the Iron Dragon line. And it's hard to see because I can't zoom in on a GoPro, but you can see some of the brake track back there on the other side of the station in place. So it's coming along. One last look. Okay, from up here you can get a pretty good view of the overall construction area over on Top Thrill 2. Starting over here, past the Coke Freestyle, and you can see the entire brake run over here installed. And the launch area looks pretty much complete as well, up until the station area down over there. So if you look over here, we got the this is going to be one of the rooms for the electrical launch here, part of the electrical I don't know what the word I'm looking for junction boxes or whatever, but that's going to be there. That blue building, that's a new building, and it looks like the entrance is going to pretty much remain where it was. However, The entire queue line is going to be in the same place, but it's going to be covered this time. They're going to have a covering over the entire queue line due to the incident that happened a couple years ago. So that's what's going on right here on Top Thrill 2. And I can see some work going on over here right now on some of the limbs. There's someone working. They got some parts sitting up there right now. And then, of course, they got the painting going on up top on the tower still. So a better perspective up here. This is right at the exit of Corkscrew, right up on the platform here. You can see a lot of the work going on. Pretty cool. Lots of progress. Okay, here we are at bar 1870, right here in the middle of the park. And we're going to try one of these blood bags. Now they have several different types. We got 2 alcoholic and 2 non-alcoholic blood bags here. We're going with the alcoholic. This is the A positive. Now this is $15.99 for this thing. And it's really not that big, to be honest. So it's got infusion of vanilla vodka, pineapple juice, cranberry, and grenadine in this bag. So let's give this a try. Very sweet, and you can really taste the pineapple. The pineapple does stand out above everything else, but it's good. It's very sweet, but I think $15.99 is a little steep for this. This is just like kind of like more sugar than alcohol. You can't taste any alcohol. So, I mean, it tastes good, but there's no alcohol in it that I can taste, at least. They claim to have alcohol, but anyway, yeah, that's the blood bag, A positive, right here. They sell these throughout the park, but we bought ours right here at bar 1870, which is kind of by Raptors Loop and the bricked area in the middle of the park here. So if you're into this type of thing, come check it out. All right, here we are in the Plaza gift shop located right in the front of the park. You can see the carousel on the main gate right there. They do have a lot of Halloween swag in here, like these cups here that have all the haunted houses and fright zones throughout the park on here. That's pretty cool. This is $24.99, so 25 bucks. They also have these signs here. These are pretty neat. Got the Halloween Cedar Point. Wow, 60 bucks for those. But they are cool. We have some hoodies right here. 45 bucks. They are pretty insulated and warm. Slime kits and cotton candy. All right, over here we have some Halloweekends. What are these, like caped tees? It says caped tees, may not be worn in some. Oh yeah, there's a cape on the back of it. And the Halloweekends logo on the front. These are $32.99 right here. So that's not too bad. That's kind of cool. So over here, this just looks like the. Oh, here we go. Some more Halloween.
They also have pajamas over here.
Tie-dyes. 2 for $35. Pretty cool. I think they're all the kid sizes. Oh, they got adult. Yeah, 2 for $35 or 20 bucks a piece.
They're also selling pajamas over here.
Oh, okay. They got the orange, black. They got some purple. Pretty cool. We got Halloweekends pajamas over here. These like plaid, and it says Halloweekends on the side. It's pretty nice.
I want this hoodie.
Those are $45 for those.
That's expensive.
They got a Halloweekends t-shirt here with the skeleton on there holding a crystal ball. It's a Cedar Point in it. 25. We got a clown.
Hoodie.
We got like a skeleton hoodie, 62 bucks. Over here. And we got some Halloweekends beanies.
Can I get it?
$23 for these. These are definitely nice and warm.
Socks.
They got the standard like baseball cap here, 25 bucks.
They got socks.
Yeah, they got socks over here too. Look like they're 20 a pair.
They got
Oh, and look at this. They have the Parkscapes, the Halloweekends version of it. That's pretty cool. First time seeing this. That's neat. And this is $35 for that.
They got a different type of hat.
So, yeah, they got another Halloweekends hat too. Very
Water
neat.
bottles.
That one's
Water
$25. Yeah, Cedar Point Halloweekends water bottle, $22.
bottles. Oh, they have more hoodies.
So,
They have a lot of Halloween hoodies.
I don't think I've ever noticed these before too, like these wooden cutouts
What are these?
from Cedar Point for the different attractions throughout the park.
Oh, these are cool.
And they also have the ones that just sit down.
Christmas tree ornaments.
Look like these. Oh, the price is ripped off that one. Let's see here. Oh, price is ripped off that one as well. Okay, here we go. Here's one with the price, $30
Dirty.
for that. So, and they have different styles
They're selling
down below.
more hoodies over here.
And you know how cold it gets here on the peninsula in the winter, so they have all kinds of hats and gloves. Everything you need to keep warm. They're gonna have it here at the Point Plaza. So we have some more Halloweekends swag over here. The Halloweekends Cedar Point glows in the dark.
These are
$55 for this.
thick.
They have different kinds, and then they have another t-shirt style right here. It's got the Peanuts characters on it. Happy Halloween. That one's $20 for that. And Vampire Charlie Brown. I haven't ever seen this one at Michigan Adventures. If you watched our video on Michigan Adventures Halloween, they had these there as well. These are $27.
The birdies are
And they have a Woodstock as well. Yeah. And we got a whole bunch of more Halloween stuff here.
more water.
They got these Halloween's glows in the dark t-shirts. I really like these. These are nice. $29.99. And then they got these big old, this one's pretty big. Right here. This one's $39.99, so $40 for this big one here. Pretty good size. So we got a couple more things over here. I'm just basically kind of checking out the Halloween stuff today. Oh, we got some Squishmallows, like Sugar Skull kind of themed a little bit.
Small ones.
Squishmallows.
Small Squishmallows.
We got some other different styles over here.
Ooh, these are new.
Right
I
there.
haven't seen these. Ooh, there's a spider up there.
Yeah. Well, I think that's actually about it in Point Plaza. They got quite a good selection up here.
There's some more hoodies.
Oh, and they also sell umbrellas in case you need umbrellas. But yeah, up front here they also have a variety of earmuffs, gloves, hats to keep you warm, everything you're gonna need. So in the wintertime here at Cedar Point.
Wait, is this where
So that's it from the Point Plaza here at the front of the park. I just, like I said, I wanted to show you some of the Halloween swag that they have available. And that's what the Point Plaza sign looks like right there. We're gonna try another one of these blood bags, but this one we're gonna try the kids one. They got the Pixie Potion, which is lemonade infused with blue raspberry and green apple, shimmering with edible glitter. Okay, try it out. Let me know how it is.
Good.
Good? How is it?
Good.
Pretty good? Would you guys give it a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Thumbs up? All right. There, you heard it here first, guys. Thumbs up on the Pixie Potion here at Cedar Point. Okay, one instance of how busy they are. It's only like 5:30 and the line for the freak show has already started to begin to form. I mean, look at this. All the way over to freak show. That's crazy. That's a good, oh my gosh. I'd say this line's already maybe an hour and a half long. Yeah, look at this.
Oh, the freak show over there.
Quite the crowd here tonight. Once again, this is the line for Freak Show at about 5:30 p.m. Insane. Okay, for our first meal of the day, I'm trying something a little different. We normally don't come to Chicky and Pete's in the park that often, but when we do, I go with the Philly cheesesteak. You got, of course, your meat, you got onions, or diced onions on here, and you have their cheese. Now, their cheese is absolutely remarkable here, and they have these crab fries that go along with it. Right here, these things are just next level good. So I'm going to dig into this and I'll let you know how it is. And let me tell you, that Chicky and Pete's meal was delicious. So that's my review on Chicky and Pete's. The cheesesteak sandwich was awesome. The cheese tasted good. And my favorite part of it is the fries. The French fries. Dipping it in that cheese. You can't go wrong with that. That's a win-win situation. So I'm here to finish off the vlog from my spooky hollows of home. Got some spooky lighting going for you. Make it look pretty cool. I just wanted to give you a review of the shows. Now, I am going to post as many shows as I can onto our YouTube channel. Now, I have seen all the shows. I wasn't happy with a couple of them that I filmed. I want to refilm them again for you so it's a little bit better quality. But those will be coming out on our YouTube channel soon, so keep your eye open for that. But I did want to go over a couple of the shows, like I said in the intro, we were going to check out. I figured we'll start with some of the shows and children's stuff during the day. The Magical House on Boo Hill, I kind of went over that already. That's Children's Walk Through Haunted House. Let's see, they got the Halloween Hay Maze. They have a couple hay mazes for the kids. They got a Tricky Corn Maze, Harvester Tractors, and then the entertainment. We got Camp Spooky. They have character appearances throughout the day at Camp Spooky for all the Peanuts characters dressed in Halloween swag. On the main stage in the middle of the park, you know, where Midnight Syndicate plays that night, which I've yet to catch that whole show. I just miss it, or I get there a minute or two too late every time. I get held up and something happens, but this upcoming weekend I will make it a priority to get over to that. Now, the opening ceremonies on Saturday night starts at 7 o'clock. That's with the Mr. Midnight, you know, with the claws on him and everything. He has his own haunted house now, which is awesome, in front. That was pretty good. It started out kind of cheesy. You're like, oh gosh, what's this? But it got really good at the end, and then they unleash all the ghouls into the park, and the Halloween haunt stuff begins. So that was pretty cool. The Echoes of the Brimstone Club with Midnight Syndicate. Again, that's one I keep missing. I did catch bits and pieces of it, and from what I saw, it was pretty good. It's a little different watching Midnight Syndicate out in the park, not in the theater. So I'm kind of getting used to that. It's kind of weird they have an empty theater in the front of the park now that they could have a show in. But it was good. I like they had like circus acts, like knife tossing and, you know, jugglers and all that type of thing going on. That was pretty good. Interesting. Now the Shrieks, their musical outfit, they were pretty good. Again, that's another one I didn't catch the whole show of quite yet, but that's coming up next week. We're going to get that one. From what I did see, though, that was pretty good. Now, the Butchers of Rock on the Gemini Midway. Now, that's what the Clowns death metal tour thing they got going on there. They were pretty good. They sounded really, really good. I'll be honest, I was impressed with them. We're going to try getting that whole show up on YouTube as well. So, again, keep an eye open for that one. I definitely recommend checking that one out. That's probably one of the freshest areas in the park. That and the Midnight Haunted House are the two new things this year, which is cool. Then over in the glass blowing shop, we had the Telltale Heart. If you Edgar Allan Poe fans know about that one, it's live actor going on doing the Telltale Heart. It is really good. Now, I've had different experiences with this show. Different actors portray it differently. So there are several different actors that do perform this show daily. So you could go back and see it a second time and it'd be told like different. I mean, the dialogue's kind of the same, but the way the actor inherits that dialogue and projects it is different. So it's definitely worth checking out. I really enjoy that one. I'm glad they brought it back last year. Get on the main stage day. The monsters are coming. Charlie Brown. I showed just a little clip of it here a few minutes ago. If you have kids, they're gonna love it. What can I say? It's the Peanuts characters, right? Kids love Peanuts characters. Over at the Palace Theater, in the back of the park, Wake the Dead, a murder mystery musical. Now, I just posted that entire show a couple days ago on there. And I like that one. That's personally one of my favorites. Just because, well, one, it's a good show. It's entertaining. And there's a different outcome. They have 4 different shows per day. Or 5, I should say. And every show has a different outcome as is who the killer is at the end. It's like a murder mystery type thing. And you got to help solve it. Come to that conclusion. The last show is Fangs After Dusk at the Red Garter. Now, this is kind of similar to the previous year's shows they've had in there. It's like classic rock type music, with a Halloween mismatch in it. And they're pretty good. They sound good. I like it. I'm not a country music fan, so I'm glad they got the country music out of there for Halloween and got a rock band in there. That sounded really, really good. I liked it. I'll go over the haunted houses real quick here too. Midnight, top of the line haunted house. Awesome. It's got the spinning tunnel in it this year. Some of the new effects. Mr. Midnight's in there. You can run into him. Bloodbath in the back of the park. It's decent. I think the night we went through, they were a little short on actors though. There was a lot of empty space in there with no scares. It was just kind of walking through. Freak Show. It was fun. It's a good... I mean, the decorations are great. The theming is awesome, but it's missing something. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think that's another one where they may have been short on actors in there when we went through. Slaughterhouse, great theme. I love the decor in there. I love the whole theme behind it, but it just seemed a little stale to me. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I mean, do you think it's time for a new one? Or, I mean, I know that one's been around for a few years now. And it's just kind of the same thing, every year. And again, lack of actors in that one too. Now, I say the most improved haunted house is The Haunting of Erie Estates. I gotta say, last year we went through it. It was decent. It was all right. They had the pre-show and all that. And yes, it was a little cheesy side, but this year I think they kind of tightened it up in that, and the actors were top-notch in there. Every single room you walked into, they had an actor in there. This one was well-staffed, and they were really getting in their positions. My kids got scared several times in there. And that was one of the only times that they got scared in the haunted houses at Cedar Point was Erie Estates. Now, that was pretty cool. The outdoor ones, I already kind of touched on the Clown's Death Metal Tour. You have Cornstalkers. I'm sorry. I really want to like this one, but one, they were just letting way too many people go through at the same time. It was just a nonstop floodgate of people, so you're missing everything. The actors would pop out every once in a while. There were like maybe three actors in there that we saw, and they really didn't do much in there. And then the end was kind of a disappointment. You go through the barn, you're expecting something to happen in there, but nothing happened. Tombstone Territory, that's a lot of fun to walk around. The actors really get into their roles there. I really like the theme and all that, backed by Maverick and that. So that's a great walkthrough if you get a chance to check that one out. Cutthroat Cove, the pirate one. Another great one. I like that one. It was a little bit better this year. I think it was a little bit better staffed this year. The actors were really getting into it, and we really enjoyed that one. Blood on the Bayou. Another one I really want to like, but one, it's too long of a walk. That's a lot of walking for that one, go through. And two, I'm kind of confused by the whole thing. It's like you're just walking through fog and there's like random things everywhere. And I don't know, I just couldn't really make sense of what they were trying to go for there, but it's definitely entertaining. If you like walking, you're going to love this one. It's a very lengthy one. I would say it'd take you at least 15 minutes, if not more, to walk through there on Blood on the Bayou. So, I mean, that's so far what we've seen. We're going to be back every single weekend through October at Cedar Point to check out anything new. We got more food coming for you. We're going to try, there's a couple more food options like the chicken and waffle thing they got. It's like a ghost pepper, I think, chicken and waffle we want to try. There's a couple cupcakes in the back of the park we also want to give a try to as well. So there's lots more coming up. We're going to have at least another couple videos. We're going to be following Top Thrill 2 construction. That is just moving along at epic speeds. I mean, I would expect them to get that thing finished up by, I mean, track work and maybe even the tower by possibly end of October, maybe sometime in November. I mean, the way they're working on it, I mean, they are flying along. They got a little ways to go on painting, but they better hurry because I guess the weather is going to be getting kind of crappy here this time of year. So, but man, I would expect them to start, early in the spring as soon as the weather starts breaking to start testing as soon as possible because this thing looks like it's going to be together and ready to go. I'm excited. Are you excited? I know I am. So that's all I got for you this week. I kind of wanted to do the outro a little different because I wanted to go over the shows with you and that and kind of cover those and let you know what's going on. Again, thank you for watching. And as always, please, 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 I beg you, and I appreciate you, hit that subscribe button. Share these videos with you. We're trying to really grow this channel. We love doing these videos for you guys. It means a lot to us. More viewers. We're picking up new viewers every day. And we really, really enjoy that. That it means a lot. And of course, you can also follow us on our YouTube channel. Facebook and YouTube. Facebook, we're on there. We try to update, at least once an hour every day, put something new on there. Try to make it different every day so it's not the same old thing. Keep you entertained and interested. So, again, thank you for watching. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you out on the Midway.